Can I always ask your opinion about the fight with Joshua and Ruiz as well? The lucky punch you was supposedly talking about. What was your view about that?
Yeah, I know. Listen, not because I'm a Joshua fan.
Yeah.
When he says the lucky punch, let me define what my understanding from it is that the first punch that triggered the whole thing was the punch he's talking about on the temple.
Yeah.
You're a fighter. Have you ever been hit on the temple?
Yeah, I know how it feels.
Yeah, I've taken a temple shot. It scrambles your brain, and he did well to do the other rounds that he did from that. 'Cause that's how determined Joshua is to win. Yeah, most men would have retired after they took that first punch on the temple. Yeah. So when he says a lucky punch, that's what I believe that's what he's referring to. Yeah. That first one, which triggered what happened after.
How do you see the rematch going?
Look, I've already done an interview with another network, and I'm gonna stick to it. The Joshua that I know, that you know Joshua well, right? Okay, so the Joshua that I know will come and avenge that loss. Yeah.
And what was your view of it being in Saudi Arabia?
Wherever it is, as long as the boxing ring and the referee, okay, it doesn't matter where it is. Obviously, contractual money talks. Whoever pays the highest gets it. Yeah, I'm sure Ruiz will bet. It doesn't matter what it is. Pay the money and put a boxing ring in there with a referee. A referee that can count to 10.
Yeah. What about you, Ali? Lucky punch or not?
Well, you could say it was a lucky punch. That started it off, but whatever followed after that, there was nothing lucky about it. If we're being honest, obviously, if you get hit at the top of the head, it's going to take a lot out of you. So I understand what he's trying to say, Anthony. But yeah, hopefully if he goes away and works on the stuff that he's saying with Rob McCracken and a few others around him, changes his team a little bit, then of course he's got a chance to win the rematch.
Any qualms of it being in Saudi Arabia?
Not at all. I mean, it's a different continent. Saudi Arabia at the moment, if you follow WWE, they've been there the last 2 years. That's been in front of 80,000, 90,000 people. They've done concerts out there. So why not take boxing out there? If the money's there and both fighters are happy to fight there, then why not? I mean, we're talking UK time. They'll be walking to the ring at 9:30 p.m. So it's still prime time for us in the UK. So I don't have no issues with that. A lot of people do, but it's something new. So people don't like change.
If AJ don't switch up his game plan, it's going to be the same fight, man.
AJ came out last week and said it was a lucky punch from the gods. Did you hear that?
I don't know, man, but I hate to say this, but I think Joshua needs to fix up his game plan if he's going to fight him again. Because otherwise, if he doesn't how do you explain this? If he fought like he did before, then it's not going to work. Yeah, no, everyone's saying that this guy's a fat fighter or whatever, but I personally think that secretly he's a better boxer than AJ. So.
Was a lucky punch. What was your view about that?
I'm not entirely sure it was a lucky punch, but I like how Joshua was saying whatever the hell he wants to say now. I think the guy behind him with the clipboards of what to say is left now, so I think we're going to see the real Joshua, which is good, because I think the real AJ causes a lot more problems than the one that we've seen in the past, so I think he gets the belts back, he brings them back to Britain.
I kind of get the idea what he's talking about, the lucky punch, because he probably feels that he was in control, he was winning the fight, and then that one particular shot changed the dynamic of the fight. But then I think that's a shot what Andy Ruiz was looking for. So you can't say it was lucky, because that's a shot he chose to pick at that time and he caught you. But I can grasp where he's coming from. But listen, Andy Ruiz is a slick operator. Joshua did kind of take his eye off the prize a little bit, and he got dropped 4 times after that. So, it was a great win for Andy. So he shouldn't really say lucky.
It's a bit of a stretch to say it's a lucky punch. Every punch which a boxer's throwing has generally got some sort of intent, even if they don't really know it's going to land. I understand where he's coming from, because he was kind of going in for the kill and got caught. But I feel like it's just a bit of a ruse to, I don't know, to try and talk the fight up again. Actually see Ruiz winning, But again, it's heavyweight, anything can happen. And if AJ does win, it's not going to be a shock, you know. So
Lucky punch or not?
Which one?
Well, the first left hook to from Andy Ruiz that wobbled him.
If you saw his media workouts, he practiced that shot quite a lot. So no, it wasn't lucky. It was practice. So no, to answer the question.
Second fight, how do you see that going? Revenge
Probably-
or repeat?
No, probably the same way. It'd be good for AJ to win emphatically, but I don't think he will.
It weren't a lucky punch, bruv. It weren't a
Okay.
lucky punch.
Okay. And how do you see the second fight going?
It's a tough one, man. I think Joshua will probably get his bounce back. As long as he boxes, sticks to his boxing, I think he'll win.
Are you happy the fight is in Saudi Arabia?
It's something new, isn't it? Something different. I probably would have preferred it here, I think, or even back at MSG, but something new, so we'll see.
We'll see.
No, you're not. I'm not going on there, mate. I'm not.
Just saying, who's the lucky punch? Was it a lucky punch or not?
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Who do you have winning in the second fight?
I think it depends on Joshua, his attitude, how he trains this time. I think there was a few things behind the scene, to be honest. I think it'd be a hard fight. He obviously struggled with his style, didn't he? So, I don't know. It's heavyweight boxing, and I think anyone can win, but I think it'd be a tough fight for him.
No. You can't
No?
call that lucky punch.
Okay.
And when you're throwing combinations in between punches, you can't really call it lucky punch.
How do you see the second fight going?
I've got Joshua winning.
Joshua.
Yeah, I think he'll just control him long distance and hold him when he needs to hold him and just be disciplined.
You happy he's in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, I like it. It's something different.
Okay.
How many fights we had in Cardiff, London? How many had in America? Something different. Yeah, why not?
There's no lucky punches in boxing.
Yeah.
Ruiz threw your shot,
Yeah.
caught him clean. Yeah, you can make excuses. He just got to come better next time. You can do it.
You think he's going to win the
Yeah,
second
he's gonna do
fight?
it. Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Okay.
No, I don't think it was a lucky punch.
Who do you bet on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joshua, man.
Joshua.
Yeah, I have to stick with the UK, man. I have to stick with the UK.
It's just how you kind of come back. You can see Joshua has that determination and strength because listen, he went down 4 times and he got up, or was it 4 times? So we know he's got the desire and heart and hunger. I don't know, I believe the rest stopped it a little bit premature for me. But listen, it is what it is. Credit to Andy, he got the win. Now Joshua's taking his time and going to focus on the rematch, and he's not messing about. He's putting his time in, and he's doing his thing. You get what I'm trying to say?
Punch. How many lucky punches is the question? I mean, he got put down 4 times. Was that 4 times?
Yeah.
So how many lucky punches did he caught with? At the end of the day, I know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about the first punch was a lucky punch. You know what? I actually had Joshua winning, and I believe that he's going to win the rematch as well. But so when he's talking about a lucky punch, I say that first punch that's caught him on the side of the head, and from there, it was Ruiz's fight. So maybe.
So you think maybe that the first
Maybe,
punch was a
maybe,
luck
yeah,
punch?
yeah.
So you feel he's going to win the fight?
Sorry?
You think he's going to win the rematch?
Yeah, definitely. He's focused on it. He seems back to himself, where he's hungry again. And hopefully he'll bring it back again.
What do you think of the fight happening in Saudi Arabia? Do you care or have you got any opinion about that?
No opinion about it. It doesn't matter where it is, isn't it? You know, if you want to go and get your titles back, you go wherever. It doesn't matter where it is. Go back, even if you have to go to Mexico to go and get the belts back. It doesn't matter. Go there. You're gonna. It's a fight. It doesn't matter where it is, whether it's on the streets, wherever. It's a fight. Just go out there and get your belts back.
I think it was well timed, to be honest. It was a good shot, good counter. I wouldn't say I was lucky myself. It was just unfortunate. This is boxing. Any shot can count, and that's the one that made it happen.
Who do you see winning in the rematch?
I want Joshua to win, obviously. Being who he is, I think he's a great icon for the sport. He's been a great role model. He's done great things for British boxing. Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough, and you know he's going to have to make some changes for the rematch. But yeah, I'm going for Joshua.
Okay. Are you bothered that the fight is not in Cardiff, or you've got a problem with it being in Saudi Arabia?
I don't think it matters really. It's all business at the end of the day. You know, whoever makes the decisions, however it gets done, it's going to happen, and I think everyone's just looking forward to seeing it happen.